ASMR style. So I thought I had like just a recorded segment, but I didn't, of just like the intro part of it. But so this one I kind of just got distracted by this little horse. All of a sudden I had a bunch of mobs just randomly spawn in my little like secluded area here. So my first thought was trying to like get more of my house made here, and I was like sitting here trying to figure out what was I doing in the last episode. So I decided I was just gonna get some of to make some more torches and stuff, because I was also exploring a lot in that cave area, but I don't think there was very much left to really look for. So as you can see, I didn't realize this until now. I have 2 stacks of coal, which just took up a lot of space, and I was being an idiot about it. So I just grabbed some more wood and was going to make more torches, because you can never have enough torches in this game. Really, you can't at all. So I made some torches and made some more of those torches to go further into the cave if I could. And then I started thinking about building a house. And I was like, well, I also need another pickaxe, because I'm almost out as well. So this is around the time that I was like, I need to build this house. I need to make this house. So I was trying to make another pickaxe so I could go find like more iron and stuff, because that was like my next thing was I'll get a bunch more stone and stuff, but I really want to find iron and find more of that kind of stuff. So I happened to just like go into the cave here again. I mean, this hasn't had very many resources, so I couldn't really like plunder as much as I wanted to. But anyway, I'm just kind of running through it again, trying to see if I'm like missing any spots, any places I like completely like am missing any like coal, iron, anything like that. I know I'm not deep enough to like find like diamonds or anything like that. So I kind of like gave up here for a moment and zoomed out of this cave once again. And I think I went to the other side for a little bit, but yeah, I was like disappointed, because this cave was like nice and pretty and stuff, but it just didn't really have like all that many resources. Like it has copper and stuff, but I don't really know the uses of copper still. I've been meaning to actually look that up and try and figure it out, but I was just running haphazardly through all this stuff, trying to see if there was anything, but I thought I got like the majority of it. So I decided to go up the mountain here and struggle bus to get up the mountain, essentially. So I just gave up and started knitting a bunch of blocks to get up. But I thought maybe I could find like another like area or something. I wasn't so sure what I would find, if there would be like any other like caves or anything like that. So I kind of just ran onto the top of the hill that's kind of behind my house, or on the side of it. And I just started running around. I was like, I'm bored of that cave as well. So I was just like, let me try and find a new one, or find somewhere that I could start digging and like make a mine. So I kept on like looking around, and the sun was going down, so it was starting to get harder to see. I thought like over where that like mountain range was with water was a cave, like a big old cave, and then just said, whatever, I'm going back. I'm just gonna have to go and scout in there. That like block rendering over there was actually a tree, and I thought it was like a structure I didn't see when I was walking over there. So I started walking and running back over, and then I just like look, and all of a sudden there's this big open thing that I didn't see behind me, and you can see there's like that water. So I said screw it, and I was like, hey, this might actually have something that I can use. So I like slowly went down the water, not really sure like what to expect in this like big ravine kind of thing. And I just kind of like kept on lighting it up, because it was so dark, because it was nighttime now at that point. I mean, they're dark find one the last time I played a Minecraft, like, server. So I started, like, trying to build down and kept on running, obviously, into, like, falling off. But I just kept on digging and trying to find a way to get down. So I was like, let me try and make a staircase, and then I kept on building stupid and forgetting how to play. I feel like that happens every time I don't play for a couple days. So, and I'm just continuously going straight down here and trying to get closer to that. Like, it took me a while to get there, but I finally was able to get down. You'll see here. But I continue to, like, dig around. I made, like, the worst staircase possible. Like, I can't even, don't ask me what was going through my head when I was making this. I have no idea myself. So, and as you can see, I'm, like, trying really hard to get all the way down there. I was about to just contemplate falling down there and then building my way up, but I don't know. I don't know really what was going through my head. I was just trying not to, like, kill myself going down. So, continuously just building on down. And, yep, I'm almost finally down there. And I have no idea how big this thing is actually going to be, but normally when it comes to mine shafts, I normally, like, it could either be super, super big or, like, itty bitty. I don't know if that's just me, but I've kind of, like, noticed that with a lot of them. So I finally got down here. That took, I feel like, a decade. But, like, I have no idea. I didn't really want to explore a mine shaft. Like, that went straight down. I wasn't worried about going down there at all. I really was more of wanting to find, like, resources down here, but this is the point where I ran out of torches, and I, like, saw, like, the double layers. So then I just was like, oh, I need to go make some more torches. And then I was still also thinking about building my house and doing some of that. But like I said, the majority of the time I did spend down here in this, like, really, really long cave. And, like, I guess the water went all the way down, which made it really nice. So you're gonna see me struggle here for, like, 30-40 seconds trying to get up, and me just, like, giving up for a second. And then, like, yeah, I was like, I just said, screw it, I'm gonna do this off camera. And then, yeah, so you can see me, like, struggle busting. I was like, I'm about to rage quit. And I said, whatever, screw it. And yeah, I was struggle busting real hard here to get out of my phone for some reason. But yeah, I was like, whatever. I'm completely over this. And so then I finally decided to just skip it and get back out. That took me like 5 minutes to get out of that stupid ravine. So now I was like, well, I'm going to start working on my house more, and I'll worry about looking into that later. Like, right now, my main goal was trying to get the house done so that I could not have to worry about it anymore. But like I said, my ADHD wasn't as bad in this section of the video as, like, the whole video. But you can see I, like, realized I wanted to do some doing glass, like, windows and stuff. I got, like, the majority of this, like, finished for the first floor anyway. I want this to be a couple floors, I think. But I don't even know, like, I was trying to figure out, like, how I wanted the house to look, but I don't really, like, I don't make, like, houses that I'll stay at. But because I was making this for, like, the playthrough, I kind of wanted to do more of, like, here's my house, like, this is what it looks like, stuff kind of like that. So I wanted to make it, like, actually decent looking. And so far, I thought it was looking pretty good. I just was like, I think I'm going to run out of stone bricks here. But I'm only missing a couple, so I realistically only needed a few just to finish off that back half of the house there. So, and of course it's dark again, so I made 6 and I didn't realize I only needed 4. I mean, like, I literally don't know what was going on in my head. Like, I just kept on messing things up. So I was like, oh, I have these. So my emails and my text messages were going off like crazy. Don't mind that class that I just misplaced. But I just could not get the placement worked out and stuff like that with the class. And then I said, screw it. Finally, the sun was coming up. So I was like, hey, I actually don't need that much to do with this one. So I was also trying to figure out what I wanted to do. If I wanted to go back down there and explore more of that cave and see if I could find like one of those like chests that are in mine shafts normally. But I had no idea what would actually be in there and what wouldn't be in there. So I said, screw it, I'll just finish up making at least like what I can of this house, and then maybe I'll go look for it. And then like I'm still waiting forever on my crops back there. Like they're taking their sweet time. So I was like, okay, I have like the base level done of my little house. So that made me feel good. And then I was like, well, I have no more torches. I need torches. So I grabbed, and then that's when I realized that stack was like that. So I grabbed 8 and made the rest of those into sticks and finally made some more torches to go down there. Because I was like, oh, I totally forgot that's what I was doing. I was exploring that like mineshaft area. And so then I was trying to remember where it was, because I was like, oh, wait, I was going to the old one thinking about that. I hadn't played for a few days, but afterwards, and so I was trying to remember what I was doing. As well, I took like a little break because I had a lot of stuff going on this past week, and now I was able to actually get like more time into playing the game. So like, as you can see, I like actually ran down it the whole time instead. But then when I got here, I was trying to figure out how did I do my staircase. And I was like, why is this the worst staircase I possibly could have made? So I said, well, I'll probably just explore the actual cave itself and collect the resources. Like I found iron finally, so I had some iron. There's a couple deposits of iron that I had found, so that was really awesome. So I didn't have to worry about like I don't even know how many I came out with at the end of this, but there's a lot of like area in this. Like I don't even think I went through half of this cave. So I was just like, I need to put light in here because I can't see anything. And there was like random there's that like ledge of just random, and then it turned into water. So I was just trying to get it like torched up a little bit and easier to see. But yeah, you see, I just got like those ink sacs. I don't really know anything about the like glow ink sacs or whatever, like the glow squids or anything like that. So I was trying to make it across this like crevasse of just water. Like I was like, oh well, I didn't mean to place that, but I guess I'll place that one there. I was like, where even am I at? Like there's a whole bunch of random holes in places, and I was like, this is actually very interesting. So now this iron deposit was pretty big, like I got quite a bit from it, so that was really nice. I was almost out of this pickaxe that I have here. I think it breaks a little bit here. Yeah, it broke right here. So I was glad that I made a second one to come down here, but that was for the other one. I wasn't really thinking about that. But like I said, there was so much iron, just like bigger pockets of iron than I've seen in a while. Like normally I only get like ones that are like 1 or 2, but these have been like 3, 4, 5, and I was like, wow, I actually got a lot of iron for once. That's another thing, is like I don't really like find iron all that much. I feel like I always want to find like iron all the time, and that never happens. So you can see I'm just kind of like gauging where I'm at. I don't even know. Everything is like connected but not connected at the same time. So now this was also a big thing of iron. I don't know if the gods were in my favor or what, but it was like there was so many, like I don't even know how many it was afterwards. I think I was at like 18. So it just keeps on accumulating. Like there was so much iron side of the crevasse was. Like, I think I got 29, so I went from, 18, 19, that was like a 10 deposit. I don't even know the last time I've seen, like, one that big in any game I've played. So, I was, like, thinking about it, and I was like, well, let me go look at, like, I saw this, like, one torch, and I was like, what the heck? I didn't remember placing that. So, I was like, oh, let me go, like, explore this part of the mine shaft, and really there was not that much. Like, there's that water patch that's actually from the one on the very top. But like I said, like, there's so many little, like, random spots and stuff. Like, I was like, oh man, there's a lot that I have not explored. I was trying to see what that, like, if that was just, like, stuff that hadn't rendered or what. But I was like, what in the world? And, like, that's when I saw this. I was trying to get through. This took me a minute just trying to get through it. But I was like, ooh, I need some spiders, like the spider webs and stuff, because I can make, like, bows and arrows and stuff, like a bow and arrow, like that kind of stuff. So I just, like, was putting up all the torches that I could. Like, that area goes down to, I was like, where in the world is this? Like, why is this leading so many places? It just, like, yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna connect these two, whatever. So at this point, I was like, I just was gonna try and find, like, because I know there's a bunch of those cobwebs, and I was like, there's another one. I was trying to see if I could get 3 so I could make a bow and arrow already, but I realized I was, like, trying to go to that other little, like, shelf, and then I messed up and got stuck. So, yeah, don't ask me, like, I don't know what was going on in my head. But yeah, I was like, well, that led to absolutely nowhere. And then I did the same thing and fell. Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head. Yeah, like I said, I was like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't really want to explore too much. I don't have a lot of stuff really either. So I just said screw it, and I was like, I think I need to leave. But I didn't really know where I was at. Like, I was like, I don't remember how I got over here. So at this point, I was like, I'm really, really over it. And I just didn't feel like playing anymore. So I was like, okay, whatever. Oh my god, I found another area. That's like, I was just kind of over it. Yeah, so this, like, whole section and video isn't that long anyway. Just because a lot of it was me finding this cave, and I spent a lot of time in here. But this is another one of my gameplay video idea things, whatever. If you guys like it, please just, like, let me know in the comments. If you have a game you want me to try and play, I definitely would be down to do so. That kind of thing. Yeah, so if you guys really liked this video and everything, just like, subscribe, comment, let me know how you feel about it. I will still keep making content because I like to make content, not because, like, I just like the way, like, I like doing stuff. Like, I enjoy, like, watching a couple of, like, ASMR channels that make random content videos like this, and I like, just, like, it relaxes me a lot and helps me study when I do that. That kind of thing. So, anyway, thanks so much, guys, for enjoying this. There's a little bit here of where I'm still playing. My boss had texted me, as you could probably see on my screen, and I was over mining at this point and playing this game. But yeah, she was asking me to cover and go to another classroom and stuff. So I was, like, over it by this point. I was like, okay. Anyway, thanks guys so much for enjoying this video. I will see you guys on Thursday with a new one.